by a show of hands, is this anybody's first time voting in this election? Okay.
Leading up to the election, much was made in the media about the youth vote and how much of an effect it would have.
I feel like I feel like my vote counted. Like the person I voted for made some change, is going to make some changes. That's why I feel good to vote today. Yes, I encourage my friend to come up here with me. I was walking and I saw one of my friends walking down the street, so I had to pick her up and walk her down here with me.
Senator Obama, in particular, was popular among the youth voters.
People aren't so enthusiastic about Barack Obama because he's African American, where a lot of people are inspired about him. I mean, in all my years, which isn't very many, but when have you ever seen a candidate who is so charismatic? Or I just really think we're on a superstar, rock star type of level with this man, and not necessarily that that's a good thing, but I think that he's something new and he's really shaking things up.
He has brought young people to the point of wanting to be participants. His volunteers are young, never engaged before in politics, and they have changed the mindset of the baby boomers. This is something that we dreamed of, we've hoped for, we've talked about, and we've never been able to get young people so interested in the political system. School didn't do it. Political science classes, governments, nobody has been able to measure the amount of involvement in this process that impacts and affects our livelihood now and our future. No person, woman, man, pastor, or anybody has accomplished that feat. Martin Luther King, none of the great names, but Senator Obama has an energy that young people gravitate to.
But in retrospect, how much of a role did the youth vote actually play?
I voted mostly because, actually, of who I didn't want to be elected rather than who I wanted to be elected. And also because there are some controversial things that were going in my state that I wanted to have a say in.
It meant a lot to me because it's like historical thing happening right now and something that's never happened before, and it was just really exciting to do it. I feel like it was my responsibility to do it since people in the past have fought so that I can do that. So yeah, that's fine.
In October, the Gallup polls showed that 86% of 18 to 29-year-olds were registered to vote, only 3% difference from the 2004 election. What's more, only 78% were expected to actually vote in 2008.
I didn't get a chance to vote this election, no, because I'm not registered in the state. And it was too late for me to get an absentee ballot, so I didn't vote.
Well, one guy, he told me, well, God is coming to come soon, so whoever I vote for, it's not going to matter because it's just going to speed up the time when God comes or something like that. He was like, or I'll hear Obama's the Antichrist or something like that. So I feel like, yeah, God is coming, but I'm still living in present now, and I can still, make effort to do my part as a citizen.
I heard that because he was supposedly Muslim, they didn't want to vote for that reason too, because they didn't really know much about his religious views, because he tended to be a little ambiguous about it.
I was kind of surprised by the friends that didn't vote, and I actually spent a great portion of election night on the phone with my brother and his roommate, and we were yelling at his roommate about how he didn't vote, and he had all kinds of really silly excuses, and yeah, it's amazing.
According to a leading civic research center, an estimated 23 million young Americans under the age of 30 voted in the 2008 presidential election. 3.4 million more voters as compared to the 2004 election.
He has energized young people like no one else. I'm a John F. Kennedy generation, but I have never witnessed anyone who has been able to bring together this many young people other than for a riot or something else, or, within a religious organization, for one common goal,